What prayers does the Father love to hear?
He loves to hear you speak the answer with an assurance that he's going to do it. And you know, I remember my father. He wouldn't want to go shopping with. He didn't want to go shopping. But when I went shopping with him, we had been programmed by my mom that if we behaved, we got a toy. And so my dad didn't play that way, I guess. So I remember looking up, and there was this slingshot thing where it was Superman in like a triangle type of thing. It was Superman with his cape and everything, but you could shoot it into the air and it would glide like an airplane, but it was Superman, but it was shaped like a delta wing airplane. And man, I remember it was one of those really tall ceilings where they have to get a stick to take it off. It was like in well, we have CVS's and stuff today, but we had like 5 and 10s and thrift stores and stuff like that. So it was like, not only was my dad not into doing that, but it was like at the furthest place to get it down. But man, I wanted that toy so bad. I wanted that toy so bad. And I got that toy, and it was impossible to get that toy for my dad, but I got that toy. And how I approached it was, I said, I just know you want to get me that toy. And I talked to him like, well, you like, I didn't say this, but it was like, you like that toy, and that's how the Father God is. He likes you to talk to him with the words that, I know that you hear me. I know that you desire to do everything good for me. So I know that I am going to have everything I need for life and godliness. So, and I know that the Spirit bears witness. The Spirit is siding with me right now. So I want to thank you for that. So like when I don't, like, there are certain things that are coming, within the next several months that are very, very big and impossible, but they're coming. I know they are. And I never ask for them. I thank the Father for them, because I can tell that he is almost wanting to tell me that I've got it, but he doesn't. He just sits there, and what he loves to hear is prayers where I worship him and I honor him for who he is, and thank you for taking care of me. Thank you for giving me everything I need for life and godliness. Thank you that everything that is in your riches and glory is mine. That you have said that I'm your heir. Yeah. I'm an heir of God and a co-heir with Jesus. So Jesus gets everything, and I'm a co-heir with him. So I'm right there with him, and so thank you for my inheritance, and thank you for. So that's the kind of prayers the Father loves to hear. Father. So, and so what I do is I ask him. I says, hey, Father, where am I going to park that? and should we get it repainted? And it's like, I know that you're going to give that money so that we can scholarship more people, so that we still. So I just want to thank you for that, because there's so many single moms that shouldn't have to pay to go to school, And so that's the way that I feel that he loves to hear, because you treat him as though he is a good God and a good Father that wants to give you the kingdom. Yeah. Because that's what Jesus said. He said, be of good cheer. It's my Father's desire to give you the kingdom. But I feel like the picture of little JFK Jr. He was playing under the president's desk, his dad's desk, with I think a fire truck or something. Yeah. And his dad's like, doing the business of the country, and he's just down there underneath the desk. And I just feel like that's us. Yeah. I feel like, we don't have to ask permission to come into the office. Yeah. That little boy was JFK Jr., and he had perfect right and privileges to be there.
So you were talking the other night about position versus relationship.
Yeah.
So that is more relationship with the Father. Is that what you mean by that?
Yeah, there's going to come a time in everybody's life, everybody that's listening, and it's going to play for 30 years, but there's going to come a time where you're going to have the revelation that you're irresistible to God. You're irresistible to God. That He waits for that day when you look at Him and you say, you know what? I am a co-heir with you. I am an ambassador, and let's do this. Because that's what Jesus, when I met Him up there in glory, he told me, He said, me and you are going to rule and reign shoulder to shoulder forever. That's what He told me. And I had this beautiful robe on with all this rank and all these different territories that I was over. And it was that rose gold. It was that gold that's Black Hills gold type, is that color. It was all gold, and it was oriental, and it was buttoned the whole way to the top and the whole way to the bottom, and it looked oriental. It had so many buttons. And then on my sleeves, I had all these different stripes, much more than a captain. So it was 6 or 7 stripes. And He told me, He said, you're down here qualifying for your next position. So that's what this life is about qualifying for your next position. So I'm not trying to get to heaven. I'm not trying to get more rewards. I'm actually just going to training because He told me, He said, for eternity, I'm going to feel His shoulder against my shoulder, and we're going to be ruling and reigning together. And I would feel His shoulder against my shoulder. We'd be standing together, and that I was assigned different territories, and that everyone is assigned different territories, but it's according to what you did down here. So that's why I don't waste any time, and I really don't have any time to just sit around and chat, because to me, it's neutral. It's a neutral activity, and unless I'm influencing someone so that they're changed and transformed and they start producing fruit, then I invest in that. But just to chat and talk, it doesn't seem like there's the priority in my spirit is not there like that anymore. My priority in my spirit is what can I do to further the kingdom and qualify, and who can I influence to good work. So anyway, the Father loves to hear you talk as though you're standing with Him in the future, and I know that He likes that. I know that He likes to be talked to like that. He likes to be talked to in a perfect place of faith that's not superficial. It's you know that He's with you. You know that He's going to work with you, and He's going to confirm the word that you preach with signs and wonders. So